Hey there, YouTube. It's me, Kyle. For all you guys that don't know who live in North Carolina, tomorrow, or you probably do know, because it's been on social media sites like everywhere. Tomorrow is the big statewide vote, among other things, the presidential primary for the Republican candidates. It is also the state decision on what's been called NC Amendment 1. Now, this vote boils down to, at least I believe, one main issue. Now, people are going to talk about how it affects straight marriages as well, and that is the case. It will affect straight marriages. But that's not what I want to get at. What I want to get at is the fact that it, in the text, says a marriage shall be defined as the union between one man and one woman, and that's all that's state recognized. Or federally recognized, excuse me. So, the problem with this is that people need to stop sugarcoating this idea that it's okay to vote against this. Whether you believe it or not, whether you believe that gay marriage should be allowed or not, is not my problem. My problem lies when people feel that they have the right to infringe on the rights of others based on fictitious ideals of who they think should be able to get married. Now, let me be perfectly clear. I don't think anybody watching this should be allowed to vote on this issue. I don't believe I should be allowed to vote on this issue. It's not something I believe individual, ordinary people should be allowed to vote on. I hardly think politicians should be allowed to vote on this. Quite frankly, I don't think it should be allowed to be a vote, but if it must be voted on, it should be voted on by elected officials, people we elect to be more intelligible than most of us. So, going back to what I was talking about before, let me draw a parallel for you guys who just aren't understanding my perspective. This is essentially like racism. Now, let me explain before I catch a lot of flack for bringing up racial tensions or some bullshit that you guys would like to talk about so that you can divert the issue. It's essentially, we're saying that the rights we're giving gay couples is separate but equal to what we're giving straight couples. And let me quell that thought. It's not. We're taking away rights. We're taking away rights from civil unions, from people in common law marriages, from everybody who's not married, and we're defining marriage as something that can only be between a man and a woman. This is wrong. This is discrimination. Don't tell yourself anything differently. This is pure discrimination. This is you telling a demographic of United States citizens that they're not apt to receive the same freedoms in their life that most of you are in yours. And no matter what way you look at it, unless you're a huge bigot, that's wrong. You need to understand that that's wrong. And I hope this video can reach out and touch as many NC citizens as possible. If you're over 18, please go vote. Tomorrow I will. Tomorrow all my friends will. We'll go vote and we'll stand against bigotry and basically racism. So please, understand what this vote means. This vote doesn't have anything to do with families or children, or how well, a normal child will be raised in a gay lifestyle, or whatever you think other people may be deluding you to think it's about. It's not. It's about, do a group of Americans have the same rights that you do? And if you can look over at your neighbor who might be Latino or black or white or Asian or white, whatever, if you can look over and decide that, oh, okay, they have the right to vote and voice their opinions and marry, a gay person shouldn't be any different. Like, literally, there's no difference between a gay person and anybody watching at home. There isn't. understand that, please. And that's all I have to say on the issue. So, yeah. Bye.